Hello, hi. This is Coach David Halal. Um, I was driving and this morning, and I was thinking, I've had multiple successes, in my life, and I'd like to pass that knowledge along, not only before I forget, but also a lot of people out there are trying to become successful. The glasses is because it's very sunny out here, and because also my passion is to teach people the wisdom, not only wisdom that I've learned, by reading books, but also wisdom that I've learned, by experiences. So the subject of this video newsletter, is 5 steps or 5 simple steps, to achieve success. The first one, you must set goals with the greatest positive impact. Because we are often pulled in many directions. We are often pulled in many directions, which makes it hard to accomplish even one small goal because we are not focused. We don't have that laser beam, focus. So we must prioritize our goals. We must look at all areas of our lives, whether it's family, health, career, finances, and leisure activities and all that. Then decide what goal in each area truly motivate you. What motivates you? What are you passionate about? Um, Motivation, as one of my videos explained, motivation is the reason why. you know what motivates you, what's the reason you're doing this. So you must find that out. You must find out what motivates you. So the first goal, again, the first step is set goals with the greatest positive impact, the goals that are your priorities. That's your first one. The first one, you must make smart goals for best result. The second one, you must make smart goals for best result. SMART, it's an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time limited. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time limited. SMART, SMART. So you must make your goals that are focused and achievable, So you need to be smart about that. For example, instead of saying, I want to start my own business, a smart goal would be, I will start my own, business that helps people with major life transition, by this and that. Like I said to myself, I said, I will start my own life coaching business that helps people with major life transitions by January 1st, 2015. So my goal was to start 2015. So what I did, started taking classes in 2014, buying books, reading, and putting together all the experiences that I've learned, whether in working out, whether in health, basically, and taking, vitamins or, juicing and all things like that, my proteins and things like that. I started writing down how I became successful in certain areas of my life. You understand? So that way I can excuse me, so I can, because I had a goal, so I project that goal for a specific date. So you must do the same thing. So you have to be smart. You have to know, how and when and where, and especially what date do you want to start that business and why you're starting it. Is it to help people? Is it to make money? Of course, all businesses, ultimately is for you to make money, to make a living so you can pay your bills. But you don't want money to be your main motivation. The third one, you must write your goals down. Now, if you don't write your goals down, then you become, you'll be scattered because you don't have a direction. It's kind of like you get in your car and you're driving, but you don't know where you're going. You're not really going anywhere. You're cruising. You want to know exactly where you're going. Okay, so you must write your goals down. They said if you write your goal down, it multiplies, your success exponentially. You will accomplish your success way faster. Why? Because it is written down and you can see it. So once you can see it with your eyes, your mind will decide how to get there. Right? It's kind of like you write down, or you say, this is where I'm going, and you write down, you put in your GPS. All of a sudden, even if you didn't put it on your GPS, knowing that you're going somewhere, your mind will be fixated on how to get there. And you'll find a way to get there because you have written it down. Number 4, you must think of potential obstacles and real solutions. I remember Winston Churchill said, success is going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. Success is going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. So, because successful people fail more than unsuccessful people, simply because they keep trying no matter what obstacles they come across. Have you ever meet somebody that you want to talk to, maybe a girl or maybe a house you see that you want to get, but if you don't try, you're never gonna become successful. Why? Because you didn't try. But if you try and you fail, you will be successful in the long run, especially if you're trying to buy a house or a car or trying to acquire some things. So you must think of potential obstacles and real solutions. Number 5, for me to finish, because I don't want to make this video too long, you must focus on goals every day. Think from the end. Never see, no. You must think from the end. Dr. Wayne Dyer, internationally renowned author and motivational speaker, in the field of self-development, in his book, The Power of Intention, says that to manifest what we desire, continuously contemplate yourself as being surrounded by the conditions you wish to produce. Imagine what life will look like once the goal is realized and the joy and satisfaction you will feel. It's an incredible feeling to accomplish a goal, something that you've always wanted. You must visualize. You must create a vision board with pictures. You must write down, like in my office, I have a picture of the new house that I want. I have a picture of the car. I have a picture of places that I want to go. Why? Because I want to make sure that, it becomes my focus. Every time I open the door, every time I sit down, every time I turn on the computer, next to me is my board. It's my board of goals where I have all my pictures, my vision board, everything is written down there so I can make sure that I have my, focus on what I want. Because these steps will make sure you get there. I remember when I first started going to school, back in the 90s, mid 90s, 94, 95, and I was going to school, I was like, well, this is what I want. So in my room, I had a red BMW on the wall, right? And every day when I wake up, the first thing I will see is that. Before I go to sleep, that's what I would see. Not only that, but then I would also go every once in a while to the dealership to walk around. Guess what I got? A BMW. That's right. I've had multiple BMWs. Why? Because that's what I wanted. And when I didn't want to drive BMWs anymore, I just put pictures of Mercedes. Guess what I got? A Mercedes. So it's up to you. And the same thing and other things that I've acquired, I acquired them by putting pictures and visualize that I get them. This is Coach David Halal. I'm going to stop here making myself laugh by looking at myself with glasses, but I had to put it because the sun is, shining in my eyes. This is Coach David Yeshua Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and his destiny. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my website, successandrelationships.com. And if I have put any value or added any value, more value to your life by this information, I want you to go on my website. You can share on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Share my videos, share it with your friends. And also you can donate $1, $2, $3, $5 so I can keep this up because, the website is costing and, everything is costing money, of course. But not only that, but that's what you do when you go buy something, when you go to the restaurant, when you go get a drink, after you always, tip your bartender. And you always, of course, tip your waitresses or your waiter. So do the same, and the universe will return to you as such, just as much as you give. I'll see you later. Be a giver, not a taker. I'll see you later. Bye bye.